This video, we're going to take a look at my most recent Lego purchase that wasn't from the Lego store. And we're going to figure out if I got myself a good deal or if I completely missed the boat on this one. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before we do go on to this video, don't forget to hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon, and most importantly, leave a comment down below. Let me know what was your most recent Lego purchase. As I mentioned in the intro of this video, I ended up going ahead and purchasing some Lego that wasn't actually from the Lego website. What I ended up doing, actually, it was one evening, I was just on Facebook Marketplace and found that someone was selling 4 Lego sets, and I ended up purchasing all 4 of them at a really good deal. So what I'm going to do right now is show you guys all 4 of those sets, and I'll talk a little bit more about them. And what we're actually going to go ahead and do is, because one of them is a little bit of a smaller set, we're going to go ahead and build one of them, and maybe for the other 3 sets we'll save them for another video another day. So let's just do that right now. I kind of put these in a bag, but this is basically the bag that I ended up getting here. And I actually ended up getting 4 sets out of them. So we'll start with the first one. So this was the first one. We ended up getting the we ended up getting the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter micro fighter. So this is like the miniature version of it. If you actually do go on the Lego website, I think they have the bigger version was released around the same time. I don't remember off the top of my head, but this is like the micro version of it at least. And you end up getting 2 characters. You get Mando, and you also get Grogu as well. The second one, which I think is really cool, this is actually a retired set. I don't remember when it was released, but this is the Snow Trooper Battle Pack. And so it ends up looking like this. This one's actually really cool. I don't remember when this was released, but yeah, the Snow Trooper Battle Pack, which comes with 4 minifigures, which is pretty cool. Number 3, which the box was actually destroyed, was actually the exact same thing. We ended up getting another one of these N1 micro starfighters. This is actually going to be the one that we're going to open up today. We're going to build. It's a very small set. There's only about 88 pieces, which is pretty cool. But I thought this would be a cool one to actually go ahead and actually open it. And then last but not least, we got, like I just mentioned before, was the 501st Battle Pack. This one's a very popular set because you get 4 clone troopers. I see a lot of people on YouTube going ahead and using one of these sets to, or not one, like hundreds of these sets to go ahead and actually like build like a clone army and all that stuff there. So this is the 501st Battle Pack. I think this one has retired now because it's been superseded by Battle Pack. I don't remember what it's called, but you've probably seen it at the Lego store. But you could still probably find these if you go to like a Walmart or Toys R Us or anything like that. But so here was the cool part about the whole thing in the end. So as you can see here, this is what I thought was really cool. So you can go and buy the N1 Starfighter, for example, get it on the Lego store for about $20. You can go ahead as well and get the 501st Battle Pack still on the Lego website for $25. And then, like I mentioned before, the Snow Trooper Battle Pack has officially retired. It's been superseded with, well, I guess like you can still buy the 501st one, but it's been superseded with, again, the 501st and the newer one that also just came out. I think it was like earlier this year as well. But what was really cool is, like, all in all, this is a $90 worth of value, which is pretty crazy. And I actually ended up getting all of this off of Facebook Marketplace for only $45, which is pretty crazy to think that I was able to get all of these 4 incredible sets for half the price. But yeah, that's that which I think is pretty cool. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna save these 2 battle packs for another day, as well as the N1 fighter, maybe even be a part of a giveaway at a later time. And we're gonna go ahead and actually build just one of the N1 fighters, the one where the box is all kind of destroyed, and we'll see if what it actually ends up looking like. Before we continue the video, I have a special announcement. My Lego idea submission called The Cone has reached the next milestone. We just passed the 100 supporter mark in under 3 days, which is absolutely incredible. So I do want to give a big thanks to everybody who's voted so far, but this is only just the beginning. We now have exactly 1 year to get to 1,000 supporters, so the journey has just begun. You can vote for my Lego idea submission in 3 easy steps. Step 1, click the link down below in the description. Step 2, log into your Lego Ideas account. And then finally, step 3, just click the support button. And that's it. I want to thank everybody for all the support so far, and now let's get back to the video. So I actually just looked this up. The Snow Trooper Battle Pack, this one here is actually the one, I guess, before the 501st one, so it was back in 2022 where it was released. And I guess that would make sense because I think last year's 2023 was the 501st, and then I don't know what the new one's called. That's whatever it is, but either way, it's still pretty cool. I ended up getting 4 sets where, you know, it's easily $90 in value for only $45. So always something interesting to find on Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, sometimes people just want to get rid of their Legos, so it's always a good place to go look if you just want to get something a little bit cheaper, because obviously, like, I think also with these battle packs there's a limit on how many you can buy, usually I think on the Lego website, and just in most places too, because they're very popular. Also good places to check it out online. With that being said though, let's go ahead and actually open up this one here. I have never built this set at all. Definitely something that looks interesting to me. The box is absolutely destroyed. I don't know what happened with this one. So I understand selling this one for really cheap because of how destroyed the box is, but like compare it to the other one right here, like you can see the difference just on the box. Like this one looks like it got stepped on. So let's actually let's get right into this. I'm actually excited. I haven't built any Lego in a while. I was away all of last week visiting some family, so this was kind of a good opportunity. I thought this would be a good video when I come back to finally actually just build something for fun that doesn't really take very long. I like doing these kind of smaller videos where, not really smaller videos, but like the types of videos where you don't really need a lot of time to build something. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Like the sets that aren't necessarily as big, because at least then I'm able to actually build it within one video. I don't have to do like a time lapse, because sometimes the time lapses can be a little bit annoying. This one's interesting because it's only 88 pieces, so I don't know, it shouldn't take me hopefully that long. This is kind of another idea I'm trying to do for videos as well, as try to do really much smaller sets like this to just go ahead and just build it kind of live in a video. And obviously I'll cut it up so it's not super like long-winded in certain cases, but at least gives me an opportunity to, we can kind of talk about this, like the sets, different things that are going on, and in this case like the Star Wars universe, and then also just build something for fun. Yeah, so we got 88 pieces here. I'm curious to see how long it's going to actually end up taking me to build this. I'm assuming it won't be too bad. What I'm actually very much looking forward to is all the new Star Wars stuff that's supposed to come out. I'm actually filming this day of the Super Bowl, so actually you're probably going to see this video coming up the upcoming Friday. One thing that I'm looking forward to is, and I really hope, is that they release potentially a Star Wars trailer. Maybe they'll do another Bad Batch trailer, because I know that's starting near the end of the month. Definitely very cool to see. Alrighty, I don't know where Grogu's body is, so we're just going to keep him like this until we eventually find him. But here's the Mandalorian. That actually looks really cool. Oh, that's the Mandalorian character himself. It feels like the helmet doesn't... Oops. I thought it'd be a better fit. I don't know. I'm a little surprised about this. It's actually the first Mandalorian character I've actually built. This is like a miniature character. Like you can see this. Okay, now let's actually go ahead and build this actual piece itself. So like I was saying kind of before, right now, especially I'm filming this actually just before the Super Bowl is supposed to start. It's supposed to actually start in about a half hour. So hopefully I can finish this beforehand, start watching the Super Bowl, and then mostly be able to see all the cool trailers that are going to come up, because honestly, I don't really care for the teams that are playing right now. My favorite team isn't playing. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, I don't even have a favorite team anymore ever since Tom Brady retired, because I used to just be a Patriots fan because of him. So I don't know. I'm more of an NHL fan because I live in Canada and I'm not American. Yeah, so for me, I care more about the Stanley Cup playoffs rather than the Super Bowl. I'm more of like the typical person that watches the Super Bowl just to watch all the movie trailers, because for me, that's what I think is cool. I have a feeling that they're going to release the Deadpool 3 trailer, just because I heard that they finally finished making the movie, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to get released later this year. This is actually the first time also I've never really built anything mini. Actually, I think I built one Star Wars thing mini a long time ago, but in general, I've never really built any of these mini kind of pieces things. There's so much glare, I can't even see that. What is that? Oh wait, you can oh, actually, never mind. I think these are for the projectiles. I think you can actually, because I'm just looking at the icon here, I don't know, maybe you can shoot this at someone. I don't even know. Maybe. So yeah, anyways, I'm hoping that they do release some pretty cool trailers. I'm hoping that they release some more Star Wars content. I'm very much looking forward to, I think, the outside of the Bad Batch, definitely the Acolytes. I think that's also supposed to start later this year. That's definitely a series that looks like a lot of fun. It's gonna be a little bit of a different take too, because we're so used to seeing everything between episodes 1 to 9, I guess, if you want to call it that. But this one here, I think, is taking place like way before. I think it's like hundreds of years even before, like the High Republic. So, or something like that, or maybe it's like just before the High Republic era. It's gonna be a nice fresh start for Star Wars, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. So that'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully I don't make a mistake as it is. I just realized something. If you actually look at the instruction manual, as you're progressing through it, like the Mandalorian just like slowly kind of gets closer to like the end and stuff, which is actually kind of funny. Yeah, I think that's like the main thing for me, is just kind of going ahead. I think that's like the main thing is I'm looking forward to when it comes to new Star Wars stuff, is just seeing a different kind of universe in that sense. they've kind of been exploring that with Ahsoka by going to like a different galaxy. And I think with the Acolytes, even though it's gonna be within the same galaxy, it's gonna feel like a brand new start because you're gonna see a whole other side to Jedi and Sith and all that. So I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. That's why for me, that's probably the one show I'm most looking forward to, just because I am under the impression, from what I've at least read online, it is supposed to apparently happen this year. I know there was issues with the Hollywood writer strikes that were going on all of last year, that it's possible it might not, but from what I've heard, at least, I definitely think, I mean, you're gonna have Skeleton Crew, you're gonna have the Bad Batch, and I think Acolytes was probably also gonna be the other one as well. And I think next year is when they'll release the new movies, the new trailers to like the Mandalorian, to like the movie in season 4 and things like that. That's just my opinion, at least. I don't know, I think that'd be kind of interesting to see, at least. So the other topic I think is pretty cool to talk about is, I think it's the 25th anniversary of, is it episode 1? They're doing some sort of 25th anniversary on Lego. I can't even remember what it is. Let me look this up right now, actually. They released a bunch of the miniature Millennium Falcon, R2D2, Tantive 4, Invisible Hand. I just don't remember I think it's some sort of celebration. I can't remember what it was for, though. I remember reading something about that online. But that's the other thing that I think is going to be interesting. I don't think I'll go ahead and purchase any of those sets because I don't know. I know I'm building a mini one, but this was just more so because I thought it'd be a really cool video idea. I don't know if that's something that I'm necessarily into, but if you guys want to see more of these miniature builds, that's something we could definitely do. I do find with these especially, it's a lot easier because I can just sit here, film it, talk to you guys at the same time. And you'll notice as like the video goes on, I'll like skip through parts just to progress it along, but kind of a nice like chill style video. Whereas like when I will probably, when I do a lot of the bigger sets, I'll probably do a full out like review and make a more, I don't want to say formal video, but probably do more like time lapses and things like that, just so it kind of progresses, because I can't really build a modular building on my desk. I don't have enough space, so I'd probably use like the one behind me and use more angles, and I've kind of done that in the past, especially when it came to, like, for example, if you guys saw my video on the Mandalorian helmet, that's one of the examples. Like this here is pretty chill because it's only like, I mean, it's kind of nice how this is only like was it like 88 pieces or something to build. Like it's pretty quick, and I can already tell like I'm already getting closer and closer to the end, especially when each page only has like 2 pieces you're putting onto it anyways. Maybe I'll do next time, instead of using the instruction book, I'm just going to use it on my screen instead, because yeah, like I'm already almost at the end, which is kind of funny how this is. If you guys do have some cool video ideas that you would like me to do, I'm gonna try to do, you'll notice as obviously right now I'm doing about once a week, just for like the long form content, and I'm trying to increase the short form, but I'm about once a week. Sometimes I'll post twice a week on the short form. If you're not following that stuff specifically, I've been doing a lot of minifigure series on that one. I created my own, like, we're trying to complete all of the Disney 100 Lego minifigures series sets, so that's the one that's currently ongoing. So make sure you do go check that out. And in addition to that, I don't just do that. I talk about some older minifigures. I've got some, you know, I did one on like on the golden C3PO. It's a 24 karat gold C3PO minifigure that's worth like over $300,000. And it's like a legitimate thing. And Lego actually released a contest about that. So if you haven't checked out that one, you should definitely go check out my shorts. I've got some cool different content, and that's kind of where I'm going at. I'm just kind of trying to make whatever I think would be fun for me on my end, and some things obviously are going to work, some things aren't, but I'm just trying to enjoy it and go from there, and slowly build a community in some way. Because like obviously, like I have, you know, I've got my own plans. One day I'd like to actually start building my Lego city. At the moment I can't, but that is something that, you know, if you stick around in maybe like a year or two, when I'm hoping I have a good space to actually start that process. That's something that I'll be looking forward to starting one day. And in the meantime, just kind of doing other stuff for fun, right? Like I don't mind doing the once a week videos. It allows me, you know, everyone's kind of got stuff going on in their life, so it allows me to schedule some time for this, and then at the same time, you know, be able to focus on other things, other hobbies or work or activities that are going on outside of my life, outside of, you know, like the content creation for Lego. And specifically to that too, and like I've kind of mentioned, and you've probably, you know, I guess you've probably seen already in some other videos, like, you know, like I also try and create original Lego, I guess you can say, yeah, Lego mocks that I submit to Lego ideas. So that's another avenue that I'm really pushing, because that's for me is the goal of this channel, is just to be able to create a bunch of original ideas, you know, whether we submit them to Lego ideas, to Bricklink, to other contests, and just share that and find a way to almost be unique in that way, because at the end of the day, it's your own creations. And obviously I want to do the Lego City, but then there's also that aspect too, is like, how do I do the Lego City, as well as, you know, I want to do a couple of those things and really have a good rotation of different types of videos and content that I can show you guys at least. So that's definitely one of the goals, but that stuff takes time, right? And that's where, you know, this is a fun little process, and we're not in a rush. There's no rush in anything. You know, you can kind of sit back, you can listen to this, you can drink a cup of coffee, drink a Powerade, go put on a hockey game while you listen to me in the background ramble about Star Wars, and now about my channel. Who cares, right? It's all fun and games at the end of the day. I love how people are able to actually go ahead and design these kinds of pieces. I think it looks really cool. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be for the engines. Building for about, it feels about 15-ish, 20 minutes. I'd say about 18 minutes. So in total, this build's taking me about 20. It'll probably take me about 20 minutes to do, maybe a little bit over 20 minutes. Which makes sense. I expected it to be that, because I find sometimes it's, you know, talking and building can be a little bit difficult, and that's why I try to stay under the 250 pieces. Like usually anything like a GWP and below that you get the Lego store is kind of where I'm fine with doing these types of videos. It's just because otherwise it's a little bit difficult to focus and then talk at the same time as going ahead and doing this kind of video and whatnot. So I try to stay with these small ones, because then they're nice, quick and short. They're nice, relaxing. You can see what the build is, something a little bit different. And I've never seen anything like this. It kind of looks like a little like dart or like a little torpedo. I think definitely really cool. Oh, interesting. So you can actually, can load up. Look, we got Grogu, we got Mando. He's got his dual pistols. That looks really nice. We got some extra pieces here, but the main one is, I guess can you load another one in here? Okay, we're gonna try testing out this. Let's just clear this off first. Okay, so this is it right here. This is the N1 Starfighter, as you can see here. This is the miniature version. I think it's pretty nice. Surprised they left these two studs open and then didn't just make it sleek, but that's fine. I actually really like the engine detail. This actually looks nice because you can actually turn it. That looks really, really, really cool. I like that a lot. But the first thing we're gonna definitely do is, can we attack? Let's see how this looks. Start with one. They don't really fire. Oh, I don't think it really fires very well. We'll try that one more time. That is going to do it for this one. So this was the N1 Starfighter in the end. So we got a little bit of a cool build at, on top of actually going through my little miniature Lego collection haul. Like I was saying before, I definitely think it's cool. I've never really built any of these micro ones. For like a GWP, if this was given, I think it's actually kind of nice. I think this would be a cool one to give out. It might have been a GWP. I'm not even totally sure. You know, if you were to buy some Star Wars stuff, I think it's definitely really cool. Grogu looks absolutely amazing, like he always does. And then obviously the big guy himself, Mr. Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, definitely very cool. I was surprised about the helmet piece though, because you can still see a little bit of his skull. I thought it would have been more. I thought it would have been a little bit deeper, but now I think about it, when you think about the show, he kind of can take it off a little bit easier. I guess it kind of looks like he's wearing a turtleneck. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. So with that being said though, if you did go on to enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Did you guys think I got a good deal on this overall Lego haul off of Facebook Marketplace? And if so, did you guys enjoy this build? Do you guys want to see me build the other two battle packs? Obviously I can still build the N1 fighter again another time in the future, but in general, just let me know down below in the comments. And with that being said though, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down here in the middle. Click on one of these two videos that pop up on the side here, and I will see you guys in the next one.